Well, hello again and welcome back to the mess. Today I am kind of bringing you in on a project I just started. I should have brought you in up front, but hey, didn't think about it. But as I got working, I thought this might be kind of neat to record, get some input on for the next time I try something like this. Anyway, some friends gave us a grandfather clock several years ago. It wasn't working. They thought maybe we would want to see if we could get it working. Missing a part or two. Yeah, a couple years later, it's just not going to happen. You know, I priced it. Even have somebody clean it, look at it, it's a couple $100. So you know, we're not that into it. So I was just going to see if I could part it out. You know, I might could get $50 for part for the frame. But then something hit me. How about I transform this thing into a hidden gun rack? Yes. Now this will be my first attempt at anything like this. And heaven knows, like you've heard me say before, I'm not super skilled, but we're going to make this work. So this is what I've done so far. I'm going to flip the camera around and catch you up. So as you see, I have pulled the guts out of it. Gutless. Guts. I'll figure out something to do with this too. I'm sure I can find a project for that. Chimes. I am going to do something with that. I'll make a wind chime, some kind of cool thing out of that. So there's the clock facing. So obviously we're not going to use the chain drive on this and the weights. And I just happen to have an old clock I was working on another project with. So I just attached a little battery drive to the back of this because we don't need it to do anything. Well, actually, it doesn't even need to work, but this one will. So it'll be at least that realistic and that useful. So it's got kind of a deep compartment down there. There's the one weight that's left. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to put a false panel in here somewhere so that you can sit a rifle, and I'll make some brackets to hold that in there, and a little template I've been working on with the false front that will go in here that will open up one way or the other, probably this way, so you can have quick access there to a rifle. So now with this part here, I've got quite a bit of room. So coming from the back, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of shelves up here, and I kind of block this out. So I'll show you what I'm going to do, and then we'll kind of catch on as I finish it up. So yeah, we'll have a top there. We've got the shelf. It'll go here. Now what I'm going to do with this part, I'm going to make that sort of flip up, open up, so that'll be quick access for a pistol up on top that will sit down in here. There's room for ammo stuff in there as well. Shelf here. That will also be a place, pistol here, here. I'm not, anyway. And then I'll put the back on this again. Now on the front, what I'm going to do is attach, I've got some magnets here. So I'm going to attach this, actually the front plate on here. Where's my space bar? So anyway, that's going to attach on there with a magnet, and I'm going to put just a little pull here so that this comes off in a second. You've got access really quickly there. You've got a pop top here that you can access for another pistol. Then you've got your rifles in here. I was going to hollow out and put another opening, another drawer opening here at the bottom for some ammo, but I don't know, with two rifles going down in there, I think that's going to eat up that room. We don't want things to get clogged up. So anyway, that's what it will look like. Grandfather clock. I'll put the chains back on the front so it will look like it's working as a chain pull. Anyway, that's where I am so far. When I'm finished, I'll show you around. Well, hello, I am back, and so is Mr. Grandpa Clock. So let's take a look, see what I've done to it to convert it from a non-working clock to a working clock and some hidden gun storage. Here we go. Let's take a look. All right, Mr. Grandpa Clock. That it's hard to fit in using this wide angle, but here we go. As you can see, it looks kind of like it did before. Main exception is before it was non-working, non-functioning clock. Now it works. I put a clock kit in the back, and so there we go. So the front, I saw some online where they replaced that glass panel on the front with just a solid panel, and to me it looks kind of cheesy. So I did not replace the glass. Instead, what I did is I put a fake panel in there behind the chains that just hooks up on the top, held together with a magnet so that you can get in from either side. And there's the rifle storage back there, room for, I would guess, a good 2 or 3 rifles. You see that hooks up under there. I don't know if you can see, but there's a rod running across. On the actual face of the clock itself, you can see a pulley there. This pulls, boom, pop, this facing just slides right off, and you have access to your pistol compartment in the back. I'm not going to do it this time. I can just show you the access from behind. We also have a panel on top for quick access there. So from the back, this is what it looks like. This was open before, so I did put a panel on this to cover it up. And so see, just a simple clock kit from where I pulled out that whole big mechanism and chimes before. There's room there that if you wanted to, you could easily put a couple more shelves behind that. See the front plate held there with just a magnet on the plate, a little pulley system, and then there's the top for quick access there. So you got quick access to really 2 different rifle compartments, or 2 different small arms compartments, or whatever emergency essentials you would want to put or hide. Maybe even want to put a lock on the front of this and hide documents, money, whatever. But anyway, so there is what I have done. So, my makeover of Grandpa Clock. Hope you enjoyed. Always welcome for suggestions. Always welcome for new ideas. Hey, I just welcome somebody to make a comment. Anyway, later.